Hey Cancer, this is Isel, the Altruistic Mystic on YouTube, and I'm really sorry I'm like super duper late. I wanted to do this video a while ago, but my audio went, well, I fiddled with everything and I messed it up. But I want to get into your reading regardless. It is for the last half of September. And this, all energy is like a fluid motion. It's always moving. There's no way that like this, I mean, maybe it's going to be like the last week of September, but energy happens here and there. I've listened to readings that resonated with me really, really very much. And like 7-8 months later, then it happened, and I'm just like, okay, it kind of calmed me down. It put me in my place in regard to patience and having to wait and understand the process. So it's interesting. Your cards are, they're very communicative, and I'm having a hard time trying to piece these messages together right now, just because it's like there's some specific like energy that's coming through for me, and I'm literally, like I said, I'm having a hard time deciphering it right now. So I'm gonna just kind of let it be and see what I can just feel through, because it feels like you've learned a lot. It feels like communication wants to happen, but there's also, yeah, let me get into this, and let's just start from the beginning. So I pull energy, like overall energies for the readings, in regard to, well, the reading. Anyways, I'm sorry, I'm scattered. It's been a long day. I feel good, but it's been a really long day, and it's like 3 minutes before midnight right now. So I'm glad to be here because I get to sit down, but also like, it's nice to connect with different energy other than mine right now. And nothing's wrong with mine. I've just been with clients all day. Anyways, so you have like an energy here where you are, there's a lot of regret. There's a lot of, I feel sorrowful. It's almost like regretting the situation because it caused a problem, like a big problem. It almost went like too far. It's like the energy went too far, and the communication should have stopped at one point, but it didn't stop. And it escalated into not like a brutal beat out fight or anything, but like it escalated into some places that are really hard to be around each other. And so, it's interesting because it's like we have the King of Swords here, energy, at the bottom of the deck for the main cards. And underneath him, you have the Ace of Swords, right underneath him, and it's like, I feel like this person, what they said to you was more so out of line, but also cutting and demanding. There was also something where it was like, it kind of made you feel back, like to certain things that they've done in the past before. And it was like a reminder. It kind of like never really went away. So, and these are specific messages for people. I don't know. And sometimes they're just, I don't know. They're different for every single human being watching this. But yeah, I feel like you have been out of sorts in this past area. You have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse with the Four of Cups in reverse. It's like, I feel like you've kind of, you've examined enough here where it's like you can release some things. I think you've examined enough about the situation where it's like are you going to hold on to it forever? Like, do you want to hold on to it forever? See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, there's a lot of messages coming through right now. I'm like, it's hard to talk because you have the Queen of Pentacles here in reverse. You have the King of Pentacles here. Now, this king did not come out in your reading. This king, well, he did, but this king flew out when I was shuffling, put him back, flew out again when I was shuffling, put him back. Then I go to put the energy cards over there, and he's stuck in another deck. He's stuck in this deck. So somehow, like, I got the deck, he entered into the deck. But now he's over here. And so he wasn't in the original spread, but it kept feeling like I need to pull this card out. And also with him, this card wanted to come out too, the Star. So, you know, I feel like whatever frustration happened between you guys, it's really important that you talk about things, but it's also really important that you, like be chill. Be really chill about everything. Be very content in how do I say that? Because it's not about being content. It's about like pulling from your resources in regard to how you know how to communicate with them so you can actually do a good job here. So you can actually communicate the proper messages. So because there's so much frustration in regard to communication here. I feel like somebody feels really, really guilty, and I feel like they need to be able to figure out just how they want to communicate, to figure out exactly how they really want to present this. Because, you know, it's like the guilt factor, sure, that's enough. But also, I think the reality is, like, you don't have to stay in this energy. Like, this is, I don't want to see an easy fix. And why are you fighting? Like, what is this energy? Why are you fighting? Why is there so much hostility that I'm feeling? Why am I feeling so much hostility here? Because all of this communication and everything here, it really just talks about, like, stabilizing everything. But, like, why is it angry? That's weird. Some of these cards were in another reading. I can't remember which reading. So you have the Death card, you have the Magician, you have the Five of Wands, and you have the Moon with the Six of Swords. Let's see if I can even do this. Not like that's helpful. Six of Swords, the Moon, the Five of Wands, the Magician, Death, the shadow side. So what is it that we are frustrated about? The conflict over something that you want to both bring together, but maybe one isn't getting their point across, and there's conflict here. It's like somebody is being shut off. Somebody's being told to, like, be quiet or something. There's, like, some element of that, or, like, there's something about that that's happened where somebody was told to be quiet, be silent, like their view didn't matter. Their contribution did not matter. And you want to heal this, because whoever it is that has spoken so harshly, whoever it is that's really, really feeling quite upset at their behavior and kind of guilty about it, they need to be able to speak, and they're trying to figure out the way to communicate. I think they are the one that is going to actively choose to let something go, let it die. I don't think this is letting the relationship go. I think this is, it feels like Like they are coming to an understanding of just how harsh their communication can be, just how cutting, biting, pitting it can be. Like pitting, like when you get rocks thrown at you, they pit metal, you know. Something about it's like you've had to put on armor and they're pitting you. You need to communicate. If this is you, Cancer, we have the moon. We have the moon here twice, you know, and it's interesting because it's like when I looked at the moon with this card, I felt like, oh my God, like they are so in this reading. And yeah, it's your reading, but like, oh my God, they're like so in this reading, you know? So yeah, you need to be more active in how you communicate in this relationship. You need to be, you need to solidify like the way that you stand in this, and you both need to let some stuff go here. I think it's the poor communication that needs to let go, you know. These two are having a rough time, you know, because it's like what it's done is this type of harsh communication basically has eroded a relationship. It's caused a lot of communication mishap. I feel like we are in our heads about being able to talk and communicate just in general. It's like a lot of like anxiety in the fighting, anxiety in the way that you're experiencing this. I have barely even gotten into these cards. This is what I'm talking about, like messages. You have the King of Pentacles here twice, you know, and also this man, this partner, he's showing up incredibly heavy in this reading. He's feeling a very, very deep sense of guilt, frustration. He's feeling a lot of regret. A lot of regret. This is the energy, overall energy for the reading. He's feeling a lot of regret here. This is on the bottom of the deck for that energy. 9 of Swords. This is constant mental frustration over and over in his head, trying to communicate how he wants to communicate. There's some definite, he's piecing it together. He's piecing it together underneath that 9 of Wands, or Swords, 9 of Swords. You have the 6 of Swords. So again, you know, somebody wants to go. You have, oh, good Lord. Okay. Wow, this reading. He wants to really figure this out. He wants to fix it. I keep saying he's a he. You have the 6 of Swords 3 times in this reading. The 6 of Swords 3 times in this reading. You both want to get out of this, but I think that you are more so stuck in an energy of hurt, and you're holding on to it quite a bit. You're holding on to it quite a bit. But you know what? You need to let it burn down. You need to let down your defenses. You need to let down your defenses, and you need to listen with it's almost like precision, hearing this person, what they need to talk to you about. I want to know what it is, though. Like, what is it? What is it that you need to talk about so much? So much. Yeah, 6 of Swords 3 times. That's crazy. With the 2 King of Pentacles, with the 2 King of Swords. My goodness, like for real. Like for real, for real. With the Star twice, upright and in reverse. Okay, and this is fucking crazy too. Okay, when I was shuffling, I was like, okay, cool. 3 of Wands. But then you got the 3 of Wands in reverse right next to it. It's like you guys are both at odds. You're in conflict, but like in which way to go, how to heal the situation, you know, but you both want to get going out of here. So Cancer, I really want to say to you, the Moon twice. Cancer, this is you. This is you. All of these energies are picking up huge amounts. They need to communicate. You also have the Queen of Cups. Now, this is your energy again, but with the moon twice, the Queen of Cups. This is in our head, in our heart, hurting. This is silent hurting. This is hurting that's happened a long time ago. It's long-standing pain. You know, and I feel that there's an interest here in how you also communicate the relevance of the relationship and the stability within it, the commitment that is behind it. I feel that you're holding on to this. I feel that they're holding on to this relationship, and it's fixable. It's salvageable. There's nothing that can keep you from wanting to do this. I wanted to say, okay, I will say what I was going to say. There's nothing from keeping you apart. And then I started to say, there's nothing from keeping you doing what you want to do. I don't know what I was going to say there. The energies here, I don't know how to keep up with the energies here. I'm sorry. I'm really trying to do an all right job. And this is weird energy. So I'm just gonna read the cards because I haven't even read the cards. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. So, you know, it's interesting because it's like this whole thing is about balancing out. This whole thing is about communicating with each other and making some things right. And you know what? I feel decisiveness is also of importance here. Yeah, I do. I feel decisiveness is of importance. You know, this person, the way that they want to communicate, and I think the way that you need to open yourself up and be able to listen with decisive clarity. What's up with the doubles? What's up with the doubles, Cancer? Like, Jesus. Jesus. I'm not going to run through all of them because I don't want to take any more time, but Jesus, like, I mean, I'm sorry, you know, I'm not religious. I love Jesus. No problem with Jesus. I just, oh my God. You guys need to communicate. You both need to feel heard. You both need to feel heard. You need to be both taken into consideration. Listen to each other. Listen to each other. Stop the fighting. Listen to each other like you can heal this. I don't even know what this is, but you can heal it. All right. So, yeah, a lot of conflict here, you know, and moving into this second space, into the present energies, you know, it's like, I don't know, it's like I'm already giving you a recap of what I've just already said. A lot of healing needs to happen, a lot of communication, dark places need to make light, be lit. You know, this is how you're going to essentially open each other up. You're going to open each other up in regard to learning. This is a learning curve in your communication. This is a learning curve in the direction of your relationship as well, because this is going to change the course of everything. What's it changing the course to? What's changing the course to? What's it changing the course to for Cancer? Either you may, it's like somebody, it's like you, thank you. So, whatever it is, it's a fight about stability. This is exactly what I was going to say. Thank you. Thank you, God. Okay, so I feel like somebody here is, it's almost like you know what, you've been together, it's like you're engaged, you want to be engaged, marriage is on the table, there's something about that, and somebody like fought with somebody in the wrong way, and it like discouraged, it derailed the whole like should we get married aspect. This is for some people. This feels like this is a specific message though. Like, if this is that for you, then great. I know this is not going to fit a lot of people, and I'm really sorry. Maybe I'll try and do a second video. I don't know. But whoever this is for, you need to communicate. You need to be very open to hearing what it is that your partner wants to say. You know, they did something in regard to, it's like I don't feel that the Seven of Swords is like the ultimate in lying, cheating, and stealing. I feel that this person was very, very, very harsh and neglectful and brutal with whatever they said. It was not okay. Like, what did they say? Whatever it is, though, they are really wanting to communicate about it. Like, really, 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 really wanting to communicate about it. So much so that they're trying to find every single possible way to communicate it. And they're having a hard time because they think they're more logical. They're more logical, and the emotional aspect is getting in the way for them. So you may also need to open your ear, be decisive about how you listen to them, because they're having a really hard time being able to communicate just in general. So you need to understand that if something is being said where it's not like to the utmost of emotional communication connection, like, give them a break. Like, I'm telling you what I feel here, and it's like they are in a world of super confusion just in how to communicate, and they want to bring this back. They want to stabilize this situation. They want to be able to be okay with you, you know. Yeah, they want to be able to be okay with you. And here underneath for these two cards, you know, going against a situation that was for them, for you, your situation, it went against it. We have now the Queen of Pentacles upright. Under here, she's in reverse. So, you know, I would love, just for the sake of redundancy, this ends up becoming positive. She ends up turning around. They stabilize this. This is like stability, stability. Yeah, Cancer. I don't know. I feel like I've gone into the cards. I know it was hella scattered, but like it literally felt like that's how it needed to be, just because I could not feel my way through this energy. It was bonkers. Show me romance for this situation. Where does this lead, please? Show me romance and energy for this. Romantic feelings. Most definitely. Yeah, okay. Let go of control issues. Allow the romance to come back into your life, really. Like, listen to each other. Don't hold off. Don't be at a standstill. Don't be in a standstill. Oh my God. Lord have mercy. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Don't be at a standstill. Four of Pentacles here twice. You're holding on. Somebody is holding on for dear life. So many options. Let this person figure out how they want to talk to you. Don't dictate to them how they can talk to you, and you will only address me as such, blah, 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 blah. Like, don't. Just chill it out. Let them talk. Let them get their mind across. And I swear you will feel like so much better, both of you, because you turn upright. I really think that's what's going to happen here. Yeah, let them talk. They're trying to figure out a lot of ways to bring some clarity to this, to be able to stabilize it again, you know? That's where I'm going to leave it. Oh, yeah. Sorry, this is not where I'm just going to leave it there. So, yeah. The Hierophant with the Justice. I mean, I'm pretty darn sure that would lead to some nice marriage. With the Ace of Wands under... Oh. The Ace of Wands underneath the Seven of Cups. So once the communication happens, once there is a decision made here, you move forward into some really nice territory. But, you know, good stuff. And also, compiled with this Ace of Wands with romantic feelings. That sounds sexy. That sounds really, really, really sexy and really, really, really fulfilling. Really top-notch quality, bang, bang. And just because. There you are. Hi, Queenie. Hi, Queen of Cups, twice. Because everybody had to show themselves here twice. I don't know. I find that to be phenomenal, incredible, wonderful. But yeah, when you figure yourself out, okay, what I'm feeling to you right now is also, this is going to be the both of you. Sure, it could be a same-sex marriage or marriage relationship. That's not a problem here. I could absolutely see that. Two males, two females flooding the energy. That is not at all a problem here. That could totally be it. Oh, look. Hey, look. It's the Six of Swords again, the fourth one. Fourth one. You guys are moving on from this and you're rebuilding here after somebody is able to listen to an apology. Don't be so harsh, though. Don't be so harsh in how you listen. Don't be so damn defensive in how you listen. Just listen. Listen. Take the strength to put yourself back behind yourself. This is how you guys need to end up. Reciprocal, but also receptive. That's what I want to say. Receptive. Both of you receptive to listening to one another. Both of you receptive to creation together. Both of you receptive to not interfering in the other's light. Not interfering in the other's light. And also, yeah, you know, you need to, there's some energy here where it's like you need to be sensitive to their needs and also their, and not anonymity. It's their privacy, It's like their private aspect of themselves. Like, I don't know, for some reason I feel like somebody here is wanting to enmesh themselves. Cancer, sometimes you can enmesh yourself with somebody. Like sometimes you just like, you know, you eat them. You're like the ocean, like you just envelop a thing and you take it in and it's you, it's wonderful. But here, like calm it down, let this person talk, let this person be. They love you a lot. Whoever this is for, they love you a lot. But you both need to come at this at a peaceful way, in a peaceful way. This is, I love this reading. I love this reading. The feeling that I'm feeling right now in regard to this reading is, it's tender. It's tender. It's like once we're able to dump this regret, once we turn it upside down, once we dump it, once we connect, once we build again, you know, once we learn the lessons. And this isn't a cycle that I feel is a bad one. I feel that this cycle is a good one to continue here. It ends up in victory. It ends up in light. Something about in light. All right, Cancer. So I hope this reading was helpful for you. My name is Isel. I'm on YouTube as the Altruistic Mystic. And because it's so late in the game, I'm probably going to be doing another video for you in like a couple days for October. So yeah, I hope that I see you then. Yeah, if this was helpful for you, please feel to like, share, and subscribe. And I will be back soon. All right, take care. Bye.